Alright, here we are. We just got up to a spot where we could do a little bit of glassing, a little opening. We're headed up to where we set our trail cams, so we're going to go check those. If you guys remember correctly, Mike said within 2 days he thinks we'd have a bull on there, so we're anxious to see if we have that bull. We're going to head up there and see what we can find. Everything is still pretty green up here, so they got plenty of feed. Hopefully we can spot a few as we're hiking up here, see if we can find them. Alright, we're making our way up through here. As you can see, this ground cover is green as can be. It actually is quite tall too. Taller than usual, it seems like. But this is where they're going to be. Our goal is to get up over this area over here, drop down the other side and make a little bit of a hike over there. And that's where we should run into them or find the camera. So
you can see a couple places where they've been coming through here.
Deer or elk been bedding down in these areas and coming through. So
hopefully good area.
Yeah, we'll keep pushing through until we get to the cameras. Let you guys see what we can see on those cameras. Hopefully have some nice pictures to share with you. Alright, so we've come up over the little ridge we're looking at. We dropped down into where I shot the cow last year. She broke the broadhead off in the front shoulder. Just behind it, as she turned to run, it broke off, so we spent a little time looking to see if we can see it. But we did make our way towards the camera. Ran into this here, so this is a bedding spot. You can see where they've been bedding down right in here. Now we're starting to get into some pretty thick pines with some deadfall, so we know they're in here. Alright, so we're just about to the first camera. Should be coming up right over here. Keeping an eye on my Onyx map. You can see the camera. Let's check the area. See if we've got any sign. Well, here we are here. You can see here's the Salt Lake. There's the camera. Got a little bit of activity. Let's check the camera and see what we got on there.
So guys, one thing I'd tell you I did not prepare for is I did not get in shape early enough for this year. It's going to make a hard hunt for myself, but one thing you guys got to keep in mind is the terrain that you're going to be hunting is going to change year to year. Your elevation, stuff like that, not so much. But one year, like last year, this area, you can see there's a lot of deadfall in this area. But one thing we did not take into consideration is how much water there was this year and how much higher the ground ground is going to be, and it makes for some hard hiking. So I highly suggest get prepared early in the season. Well, Mike, camera 1, you struck out. No bull. So we're going to head off to camera 2, see what we got over there. Hopefully have that bull that Mike promised us.
There's 4,000 photos on there, so we got a lot to look through.
You might still be in luck. That's if I have time to check all your footage.
Okay, we are going to head up through here. This is where our second camera is, where we think we have more potential for elk. So we're going to make our way up through here and check the second camera. So we're making our way up to the second camera. Actually following a decent sized game trail down through here. Came across this already, so they've been in here within the last, at least since noon or so. I'd imagine that's way wet, way fresh.
I'd say within the last 30 minutes.
You can see right here, there's a hoof print right there. Our camera's actually going to be up through here. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way up. Hopefully if we get lucky we run into something up here. Preferably deer, elk, and not bear. Okay. Again, here's a really good trail that we're walking on. This is where we've had a salt rock before, and our other salt rock and camera is right over here. This one has definitely been hit a lot more than the other one. Camera's there, salt lick's there. Typically they come down this trail over here or through the back over here. So you can see the trail right there that they come down. Got some good prints here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to change our settings. And we're going to go probably, let's do a 15-second burst with three pictures. Camera ID 1, no, format. Let's go ahead and format it even though it's already been formatted. Then we're going to go ahead and set this back.
Just let those drop.
Let's get that in the right way. There we go. Okay. Camera's reformatted. Again, 15-second delay versus 5. We're going to try and spread those pictures out. We got 1 month until the hunt, so hopefully we can get more pictures of the elk. Once they start coming in and they know it's there, then they'll just keep coming back over and over. Again, that salt lick's been hit quite a bit in the last, man, I'd say 5-6 days. But the problem is we ran out of space on our cards, so we filled up a 16 gig card pretty quick. So we'll be back to check this probably in 2, maybe 3 weeks. Give us about a week right before the hunt, and we will see what we can muster up on camera. There's nothing better than standing out in the woods, quiet as can be, and hearing the birds chirp.
There's one thing better. Hearing the elk bugle.
Yeah. So we're going to head back down to our first camera again, and we're going to change the settings on it also. We did get full cards, 16 gigs, so it ate up quite a bit of memory. We're going to reset them, change the setting, bump it to 15-second delay instead of a 5, and see if we can finish out the month picking up elk, hopefully. Alright, so we came in here, got our photos, decided to reset a few settings on it, see if we can get more out of those cards. Try and get a little more photos. So now we're heading out. Crazy how much foliage has grown up in here. Definitely had a wet winter. Definitely had some good growth as far as vegetation. Hopefully that'll equal good growth in the antlers. Plenty of vegetation to eat. But we got a lot of photos to sort through, so it'll be fun. Interesting to see what we can capture on there.
Hopefully we have that big one that Mike promised.
Yeah. Hopefully he's in there. Next hike up will be probably in a week or 2, maybe 3, not sure yet.
Yeah, we should get up here next week.
But I think that hike's gonna be checking trail cams, setting a couple tree stands. So, take a little longer, but we'll get up here and get it all sorted out and squared away, and hopefully tag out opening morning. We'll see what happens.